coalition politics will move us closer to a national consensus. And when you are a country like Guyana, where you have diverse ethnicities, consensus and coalition are better than one-party politics. One-party politics really is one race politics, one ethnicity politics, one ideology politics. And in a diverse society like ours, it is safer and more effective to move towards coalition politics. We are convinced that is the politics of the future. As to whether people will support it or not, that is left to be seen. We can't and say we know people will support coalition politics. What we do is that a larger percentage, slightly larger percentage of the electorate voted for a coalition in 2015. That is a fact that cannot be denied. And that a large minority, just one seat less, voted for the coalition in 2020, if we go by the figures declared. So we don't see a rejection of coalition politics if you go by the votes for the coalition. So we just wanted to point that out. Listen, if you study politics along our historical trajectory, contending factions in any country have always sought to come together in the interests of the country. The PPP in 1977 put forward a National Patriotic Front government to include itself and the PPP and the PNC. The PPP again in 1985 began negotiations with the Burnham-led government that they opposed bitterly, yet they entered talks with the Burnham government and were very close to arriving at a joint PNC-PPP government, with the PPP willing to serve on the presidency of Burnham. The PPP again, as we move towards the 1992 elections, were prepared to be part of a larger government, what Dr. Jackman called the Mandela formula, that include the PPP, the PNC, sorry. So this thing about because one criticizes a party, one cannot collate with that party is utter nonsense. And it's not borne out by our history and the political history of the world.